Hello, my beautiful people. This will not be a normal cooking tutorial because I screwed up. But since I already have these footages filmed, I don't want it to go to waste. So let me share with you what happened. You can treat this as a podcast from this point on. If you have been following me, I started out with filming shorts. This is so I can practice storytelling through my content. With each video I publish, I picked up a new skill, whether that be adding a cool animation or learning how to play with lighting. My next challenge is to dabble with adjusting the camera setting because the lighting in my house sucks and I just want to make the footages look better. If you recall my salsa video, that was my first time trying to adjust my camera setting. Well, little did I know that I probably have different cones in my eyes because how can I not notice that it was too red? The reason for it's twofold. One, I didn't adjust the setting right. And two, the DJI Osmo Pocket limitation might just be too red. So what's the next solution? Buy better light? Check. Learn how to color grade? Check. Pay a professional to check out my footages? Check. Now that brings us back to the present, our video here. The idea I have for this episode is to have 3 cameras angle, one on the front and 2 on the sides. Problem here is, since all my cameras are different brands, even though I film in log, I still have to adjust the settings so that it sort of matches with each other. Funny enough, the pro advises me if I don't want to deal with all of the hassle of color grading and camera setting, just buy all of the same camera and film. Duh, but the problem here is money, money, money. Honestly, I feel like 99% of the problem in the world can just be solved with money. But I ain't no rich girl with unlimited fun, so we'll do with what we have here. Let's go back to the present. I wanted to test out my multi-angle log filming camera plan, but being a one-woman production, I'm literally limited in how many things I can do at once. This is one of those times that I wish I can be like Naruto and use Kagebunshin no Jutsu to multiply myself and play different roles. Anyways, in order to focus on filming, I have to pick an easy dish which give us our recipe here. Soi nếp thang, which translated from Vietnamese is black sticky rice, is an easy dish that I can do while I film. I screwed up on 2 folds for this video. 1, the recipe itself, and 2, my camera setting. With the recipe, I messed up on the ratio of water to rice. I perfected it last time, but I forgot to write down the ratio I used. Not that the results turned out terrible, but it was more regular rice than sticky rice. My second screw up is with the camera setting. Getting all the cameras to match using log was so difficult, not to mention that it has to match with the light from my box light. My main camera usually is my best camera on the auto mode, but guess who wanted to be all fancy and professional and decided to film in log instead? Long story short, I messed up with my main front-facing camera too much, and now it's super grainy and the footages is unsalvageable. So I decided I just have to get rid of it entirely. It's nothing that I can work with now. I decided to make do with what I have with the other 2 angles and edit as much as I can. Midway through editing, I have to pause so I can focus fully on a major exam that I have. Good news, I passed the exam. Yay. Other news is I forgot where I left off with my editing script, and at this point, I just want to start over. Win fast or fail fast, right? It's all sunk cost at this point, and I just have to suck it up, find lesson learned, and move on from here. Lots of lesson coming out this episode for sure. 1, I need to test my footages before doing full-blown filming section. Number 2, write down my adjustment to both my camera settings and my recipe. 3, do not go on a long hiatus before finish editing because I know I will forget. On the other hand, let's look at what went well. I know how to color grade now. Let me know if you like how the color on the footages look. If not, what don't you like about it? Next, I somewhat got a good plan for the camera's angle. Last but not least, I get to share with you what's going on behind the scene through me rambling on about what went wrong and everything. Filming and making content is one of my labor of love hobbies. It is hard, but it's something that I always wanted to do ever since I know how to use the computer. I did mourn a bit in the 3 weeks I have to pause for studying. I felt that I once again abandoned my younger self for the sake of securing a better future. As I get older, I realize the future I strive for is not as secure as it seems to be due to various external factors out of my control. Filming is one of the few pieces that I still have control over, and I want to make it right to my younger self. I want to tell her that you can now rest and spend time on your hobby. This is the reward you deserve for all that hard work and time you spend on studying instead of what bring you joy. If my video find you and you make it to the end to hear my message, I hope you too can finally get to spend time on what brings you joy. Take care of yourself, eat well, and stay safe. Thank you.